All right. Going to have to start with, uh-oh, what's happening? Hello, Ardna, how's your day been? What's going on? I mean, if we have to postpone it, I can always push this back and we do something else. What's happening? Also, sup, Celia, welcome, welcome. We are at least up and running stream-wise, though. That's why I wanted to start early, just in case something happens. So we have time. If we have to do a different stream for today, I can. And I can do the other one either tomorrow or whatever works out for everybody better. Let's see. Forgot to specify time zones. I'm still not home yet and someone is slow dragging. Till Darius, hurry up. No, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, cause I did say 4 p.m. Eastern time, so I'm not sure, cause I didn't know, cause since I don't know everybody's different time zones, like Tam Kings versus Sealy's all at once, I kind of do that so y'all can compare it. But I mean, that's fine. Like, if we need to postpone it, we can. Would it be later today, which I can just end this and temporarily delete it and restart later? If we need to start a little later, it'll give me time to eat since someone didn't tell me they came home before and I didn't know they've been here this whole time. Could have ate food. So tell Darius to get off that mountain. Exactly. Neighbors got the Christmas lights out again. I wonder what they're decorating now. Not Darius this time. Someone else is holding me up. Ah, who's holding you up, Farseer? No, let's see, but it's fine either way. Like I said, if we're doing this later, I'll go eat too. Is what Sealy says. Okay, I mean, it's whatever we end up having. Whatever works for everybody. You know, just across the board. That way, we have a good chance for everyone to join in. No, but let's see. What's the, oh. So Sealy says, what's the estimated time? I think Farseer is what he said. It's that little silly little heart thing is blocking the rest of the sentence. Which I do have the warnings on here this time, so luckily we have that ready to go no matter what we do. Cause it won't, my food's just leftover, so I can just warm it up, munch down, and take me about 30 minutes to an hour. Between her and Fuga, but why did I even get between and why did I even come with you? Ah, okay. you just noticed that? Well, one of them's definitely a dwarf. The other two look normal. I think that's a dragon in the back left, like the one sitting behind the guy with the torch on the left that has no weapon. But then the one that's holding the axe, I think that's a dwarf. Not sure about the guy behind him. I think it's also a dwarf, looks like, but can't tell from here. Or a hobbit. I don't know if hobbits are in this game. But we can take this time to enable which mods to use are not. Well, yeah, but we can't do that because we need Farseer to be able to do it on her end too. Because she's got to load hers up and do it too, and then we'd have to go back out and then go back in to kind of check them out. Huh? That I actually don't know. Google, Temking says it might auto download any mods you need when you join up with a host. That'll enable and download all the ones that they have present. If that's the case, then technically I could go ahead and enable them. But I just don't know if I don't want to do that and then have to. If it don't do that, then we have to come back and kind of look at it. That's why I wanted us all kind of do it at the same time. It's fine though. It's no rush. It is no rush. I was late anyways. I was trying out. No, and don't do it. Yeah, so you have to do it. So yeah, so never mind, it doesn't. Temking said he found it, says it doesn't. So yeah, we'll have to do it the manual way. I say we wait till everybody can join in. But if it's gonna take a little bit, then I say, what do you think, Farseer? Should we go eat, do food first? It'll take about 30 minutes to an hour if I go eat first. So it'll be closer to 5:40, 5:45. It's up to you. And if for some reason something comes up, it just also don't feel I don't want anyone right now to feel like if for some reason it don't work today, we can't just move it to tomorrow as well. If something has to work out that way. And I can just do something else today. Okay, so it does tell you what. Okay, so Temking says when you join up, it does tell you what the list of mods are, but you still have to go in the mod manager and download them. Yeah, I'd figured. Well, we have classes. Well, we have extra classes enabled too, so. So I think they just decided when you have that many differentiations that can happen and things you can affect the game with, new weapons, equipment, all kinds of stuff you can add in here that I found last night. What do you call it? They probably just decided, nah, if you have mods on, you're just gonna have to accept you're not gonna get trophies. Which is fine, because I'll do a vanilla run of this on my own at some point. But I want this playthrough to be modded. We can take the, oh no, I read that, and then I'll call him and see. But I can just rewatch this part of the stream and search the mods. That's true. That's true. That's true. So what do we think, chat? What are we thinking? Do I go ahead and do we go why? Because I don't want to start up the story yet. To be fair, so do we go ahead and just do mods, or do I go eat and come back and do that either way? What are we thinking? What is Sealy saying? I can also just tell Farseer the mods. That's true too. To be fair, you could just tell her through Discord. That's a good point. It's up to y'all. Final decision. Your final answer. Is that your final answer? Will you win $1 million or lose it all? So I've got my Christmas lights on. I'll Google if I could join in progress. I'm pretty sure you can join after we've started. If we decide to start with just 3 and you just join when you get back. But I don't know. I mean, that's what we were in. That's what I'm hoping, because if that's not the case, then James. Yeah, so Jam King says, yeah, he's pretty sure, yeah, that you can definitely do that. Plus, if we couldn't, then James wouldn't be able to join in at all anyways, because he's not going to be here till Sunday. so, so realistically, but first year said she was Googling as well, so double Google time. The double Google power. But, is it? So yeah, if you join, if anyone joins later, their character is made up to the level we're currently at, as the highest, probably the lowest or highest level in the party, I assume. I know with Final Fantasy, even though it's not the same thing, it used to be lowest, but maybe it's just a code. That could be you're reading. Someone decided to be too technical and wrote out the files, like what the file type is called. It could be called a TAV. Probably stands for something, but I don't know what. So many different file types in the world. Um, that's what I'm assuming. Yeah, so that's what I thought. So basically, it's a file name. That's strange. Okay, so yeah, yeah. See, that's why I said there's so many file types, because people will literally just name file type abbreviations after stuff like literally, in that case, a dog. So that's funny. But that just goes to show you what a developer will just use as a thing to remember some sort of file that it created. They call it placeholders or containers. They don't really do much other than that's just for the programmer to know what he's accessing. TAV will tell them, or TAV will tell them, oh, that's the character file. I have no idea. I don't think I know what you mean, because I didn't spoil a lot on this game when I played it. I only saw tidbits, so I have no idea. Wait, I know what I could do. What was it? Oh, in Farseer put a smile. Oh. We're all good. Oh, I mean, what you gonna do? Silly's like, what's with that smile? I have a bad feeling, as they say in the old time, long ago. I have a bad feeling about this. See, Turkey said, I'm scared. I can play Shadowheart. I mean, you could. Wait, can you do that? Wait, what do you mean, like create a Shadowheart, or you can actually play Shadowheart? Wait, I'm confused. Wait, really? That would be hilarious. I know why she smiled now. No, alright, I see what you're trying to do. Alright. Oh, man. Shadowheart, you get you get it be you know things like what? No more guarantee heals. Oh man, but you can change her class? I don't think you can change her class. I think she just wants to make it interesting. In two different ways, I guarantee. Both on combat terms. It's like both in like combat terms and what she probably may have slightly guessed. But it's like, but that's just hilarious. But so what are we thinking? So what do you think too, Celia? How do you want to? I mean, depending on when Farseer is going to get back and what we say, no more adventures of the two paladins, Farseer. And that it's up to y'all though. Like whatever you guys at the end of the day want to do, I'm down with whatever y'all's character. What do you want to do? Because I'm fine with, like I said, I want this to be our channel's like special Christmas thing this year. This is the thing we're gonna be doing as a channel, like as a whole Guardian Core. We're not gonna be doing this like individually like most things. Like the other two games will be. They're gonna be their own thing, just for the fun of it. People will get to probably vote on. Well, actually, do I? Do I want you to vote on choices on the other game? I don't know. Because it determines who the ending and which endings and with certain people I get. And so this one I'm fine with whatever. But yeah, you can start without me since I'm doing 100% more damage or not. Plus clerics are light, man. You say damage, but but let's see. Okay, so I guess if you're just gonna go shadow, make sure that that's your. I'm gonna do the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire thing again. Is that your final answer, Fazio? A, B, or C, or D? So then, what are we gonna do with that mod then? What was it again? Well, I don't have any of them enabled yet. We just don't use the one that we don't need. The ones we don't need. That's just simple as that. Now I have to keep Battle Wizard and certain ones turned on since James will be joining later. Like the ones I think James is gonna use are the two I'm definitely keeping for his choice. He still didn't respond to me yet, so I don't think he got my message fully. Either that or didn't notice it when he was posting memes. Because we tend to just post Facebook memes on the messenger, so all the crazy ones we find. But uh, those I'll keep. But I know what path Ardnot wants her to take. I'm 100%. I'm 100% doing this. Okay. You know what? Let's see. This will be an interesting, intriguing test. Let's see if Farseer truly knows what's in my mind. It's like, cause she says, I know what she says. I know what path Ardnot wants her to take. I'm 100% doing this. Okay. We should that's what you want to do. Then I will accept that. I will. Let's see what you do. Like I said, I'm just I want to enjoy this because I'm gonna enjoy this no matter what we all end up having happen. I still guarantee you we're all gonna die at some point. But hey, even if it's not, well, not even just that. It's gonna be all the choices and conflict between the teams that's gonna get us all killed. It's not even gonna be the RNG. The RNG has a chance to kill us, but something just tells me that's not what's gonna really do us in. And if we make it to Sunday, the guaranteed RNG Death Wagon joins the team. Wow, I'm in the mod manager for PC, and the last page is 200. Wow, yeah, PC definitely has a lot more. But you could also argue there's probably a lot more fluff in certain mods that just didn't make it on here at all because it was just too much. Yeah. Even though there is that in this game, but you could argue there's probably mods that make it permanent, right? For everybody, permanently across the game. And it's like, yeah, that might be a little too much. But yeah, PS got cucked. But you gotta understand, there's probably, once again, there's a reason for that. Now, I do think there's some class stuff and all that that I think we still need that we're missing. That seems a little weird that's not on here. That's not weird or nasty or strange. So I'm not sure why those aren't on here, but why we're not missing all the ones missing out of that. But I understand why some of them aren't on here. Like that one, what does it say? Get a room. One was the closest, weirdest one this one had. Because of what it does for the camera angling. So you can get better angles on conversations. but but the rest, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you don't have the musket. See, that's weird. See, that one's weirds me out. See, those I question, like, why? That's just a gun. It's just a class. There's already other classes in here who already kind of have their own semi kind of gun that they get added through a subclass. Unless you can cheat the system with that. But I don't know. And that one has it, but because there is a, that's what I was gonna say. Tam King said it right before I did. There is a sniper class in here, so I wonder, and it did have a gun on the picture. I wonder if it adds it or adds some sort of gun like that, musket or something. But I don't know. Let's see the medieval looking armors, the Glocks. See, the Glocks I didn't see. I doubt that's in here. But the medieval looking armors, I mean, there are a lot of armor sets in here, so I didn't really look at armor sets specifically too hard. So. Oh yeah, probably. Change the crossbow into gun. I mean, that's probably what it does, to be fair. Ironically, I bet. Somewhat, mechanically. It's just making it a more dangerous crossbow. Like, it reads to the game probably like a crossbow at the core code. But it's so modified that it behaves like a musket, and it looks like one because you can make the model look like whatever. The models are just literally that when it comes to anything gaming. The model means nothing at the end of the day. It's what you put with the model that makes the model come to life. So, animations, particle effects, things like that. But, so what are you thinking, Celia? Well, actually, no, okay. So then let me ask this to see what it's more convenient for everybody in general now that we know Farseer's just going to play Shadowheart. Um, Celia, what do you think? Would you prefer to go eat first? We get some food first, and then we resume the rest of this. I'll do part 1.5 because we did part 1 already. It's either that or I delete this video and just restart it back up the later. Because it's easy to do that too. We could just do that. But that's up to Celia now. Because now that we know Farseer is going to join the Shadowheart. It's more about like convenience. I've been eating the entire time. Wow, Celia, wow. Wow! Cheating. Cheating, sir. Cheating. Although I'm not doing anything, except for sure. That's why I can't go. But alright, so. How are you feeling, Tam King? Because I know if I go eat, it's going to be another 30 minutes to an hour at least. About 5-10 minutes because leftovers won't take that long to warm it up. And then about 15, 20, 30 minutes to eat. Because it would make it later. I don't want to make the stream too late where people can't really join in either. Let me see what my schedule's looking like tomorrow. See if I have. Wait, what did you say? Was that last time? Wait, I'm moving. You're moving? What's happening? I got you locked in like the back of a truck. Can't see, but I know we're moving. You ever ridden in an ambulance before? That's also how that feels. They're back in the car. Hope is returning. Hope is returned. I may make a banana. Alright, that was random, Celia. I'll give you that. It was just true Floridian right there. That came out of nowhere. I may make a banana juice. I'm like, I think I think there's nothing less ironic than that, or more ironic than that is if you said I'm gonna make some orange juice, like fresh squeezed Florida orange juice. No, gator juice is just basically what would that be considered? Basically gator grease, like the grease that comes off the meat. You see, I'll make a pure healing build for Shadowheart. Interesting. Got to black wait, got 2 black bananas ready to be blended. Black? Why black? This is only in a tropic region. You try now. I have no problem with that. I know what he means by that. You tried to feed one of those to a North Carolinian, they're gonna think you're trying to kill him. And charge 10 gold per heal. Farsi is coming up with a new scheme. Will make him money. It's I don't work for free. You see, I'm also adding pure vanilla extract and milk. Alright. Bargain. Throws cash in. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright, so, so now it's, y'all leaving it up now. Okay, so I guess, I mean, if Farsi was on the way back, I'm like, maybe I should just continue. It's just, I'm hungry, man. I didn't get to eat since I didn't know no one was back. So it was too late. I didn't get to eat first. That was the original. I'll pay you double if you don't heal Sealy. Oh, man. Ah. Let's see. With a 30% increase per level. Deal. This is a deal damn game. You're gonna make me play Paladin just to heal myself? I mean, technically you don't need to do that. I think the dark one, the one we downloaded, can heal itself to a certain extent. But you also hurt yourself if you don't do it right. So hey, good teeter-totter for a gold ship. Sometimes gold ship is good for her own sanity. Sometimes she's not. Naked just a little bit. At least I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure that's what we read. I have to go read its description. Because it talks about like maximum health increases and things happening with it. It's definitely an HB build. It is a true Dark Paladin or whatever you call it, Dark Knight or what's it called, Black Knight build, where it's based less on defense and more on HP. Although I do know one of its defense perks is based on its intelligence instead of straight up defense, or constitution would probably be what that normally would be. But it's like, so that is very interesting, at least for that class. The Tam's getting extorted for no reason. It's like Tam deserves it. Let's see, listen. But alright, so what I'm gonna do then, I do think I am very hungry. I need to get some food in me. I got a lot of food left over to eat, so I need to go in there and munch on some of my food that I have left. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 1.5. I'll keep this one up as reference, but we're gonna do oopsies. As soon as I turn my control back on, because I sat here so long. We're gonna go in the mod manager, and I'm gonna go into my installed ones. What we'll look for more on the second part. Like this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna enable the ones we're definitely going to use. So we're definitely going to use Battle Mage because James. I'm not gonna do a Blood Mage right now because we're not doing Jara. Oh, I'll figure out what dice we're gonna go with in a second. I want us all to vote on what dice we want to go with. We're not making a female character right now, so I'm not worried about all that right now. Oh yeah, darker hair. I do want that. So darker hair enabled. Dark Knight class enabled. I don't know if I want this or not. Hold on, no, didn't I have a Guardian class? Hold on, let me go down and find that first. I want to find the obvious stuff first. I'm gonna turn on fluffy cat ears so we can have the choice for them. Because it might have some horse-looking ears. I'm gonna turn on the furry tail one for Sealy to have his gold ship Uma tail. What is this one? Hold on, let me make sure none of these are having a sub mod. Because I remember that one got downloaded with something. Hold on. That one doesn't require one. I want to make sure I'm not. That one doesn't require one. That one doesn't require one. That one doesn't seem to require one. Actually, hold on. Let's go through the. This is the ears, right? Let's see what kind of ears they have. I can't even see that one. Yeah, it's all cat ears, it looks like, sadly. So maybe we won't do this one because it's not really going to help. Unless Sealy said he's just going to use horns to do that, so I'll just turn that one off. So we're not going to do the fluffy cat ears one because there's no point. Part of me wants to make Karlach fireproof, but I think we're going to leave that alone and leave it normal. Because it would be kind of cool. Where is... Let's turn on facial animation, see if that works. That's a quality of life one. And then, you know what? Hold on, where's the horns at? Let's add more choices of horns as well. Although those are all big horns, though. Is the horns you're looking for in vanilla? How are you gonna do? Let's see. Good idea, Sealy. How are you gonna? Don't drink the water. Imagine I can get healing spells and Farseer forces a tariff on healings. What? So, Sealy, what is that horn you need to make the Uma Musume looking ears? Is it a vanilla horn, or do you think you'll need alternate horn choices? For anything. I might turn this on just for the tieflings in general, but I don't want it to overwrite something that might also get rid of it. Ah, neck. I'm pretty sure it's vanilla. Well, hopefully. I'm gonna turn it on just in case. Something just tells me. Is that it? Once again, once we start, we would either have to immediately restart or start over to try to fix it. Doesn't need one. Oh. That doesn't need one. We don't need that for this playthrough. Green Knight's a forest knight. We don't need that. Does anybody want any ghosts? You want a ghost, Tam King? Any classes you might want to suggest while I'm doing the mod part before I go eat? Just go with whatever's there. Oh, well, okay. I don't need the Maidens of Valhalla anymore because Farseer's going Shadowheart. I need to turn on the Mystic just in case James wants to be a Mystic instead of a Battle Mage. Doesn't seem to lose anything. I'm going to turn on normal half Illithid. Does that need anything? No. It's a customization. Enable the bangs, the hair types. Bangs, bangs everywhere. Okay, it doesn't need anything. There's the Paladin Blade. Let's enable that. Just in case. I don't know if I want a Rat King subclass for Jared. I don't think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to keep that turned off. Shinobi would be fun, but I don't think we're going to do that either. I do want that just in case. Skirby's Dark Knight progressive equipment. We're not going to do succubus stuff. No need for that. Oh, this Guardian's a fighter subclass. Ooh. Enable the Guardian. Ah, that's the one that needed Gabe's bag of what's it called? Ah, okay. We don't need that, but that's cool. Wings, we won't need wings. And then the witch class. Just in case for some reason James decides to do a witch. Turning on all the magic ones since I don't have no way of knowing when James will go. Or all the default magics. Nothing bigger than that, like Mystic, Battle Mage, and the one at the bottom. Alright, now let's vote on dice, chat. I wish you could filter in your own installed here for like dice. So we've got the Aetherite dice. I'm going to go through each of these. That's Final Fantasy inspired. I just realized that. We got Aetherite dice. We've got Bane dice, which is like a lightish blue dice. We've got clear multicolored dice, like the see-through kind of classic clear ones. These are always the best kinds if you don't want to get something too fancy because they look nice, but at the same time are pretty standard. We got clear dice, and we got a non-clear version of this, making the colors more pastel. So just a standard colored dice, matte. We got dice at the platinum, so platinum blue colored dice. Eldritch colored dice, which is like a mystical colored looking shiny dice. The Dominate dice, which is red, purple, and green dice, so basically Korn, Slanesh, and Nurgle, all wrapped in like different kind of Slanesh-y different colors. Then we got the Illustrious dice, which is just purple with flowers and all kinds of stuff in it. Then we got Fireball dice, it just look like fireballs. That one's self-explanatory. Then we got Obsidian, black, and gold dice. If I was just me and I was playing Jared on my own and this wasn't a co-op, this is probably what I'd go for him. Just because this is more his colors. Bar maybe some like red and purples. Blue's more Jiraiya. Like this would be Jiraiya's. Like these two are the opposite of each other right here. But we got some silvery blue ones. But since we're doing a co-op, I'm going to let everyone kind of vote. So we can all enjoy the dice together. Then we've got a nasty, nurgly green brownish green colored looking dice. Then we've got just pure sunlight, like just pure light. These are like Paladin's Dream dice. Morning Lord Lathander dice. I never did find the Marvel ones for some reason. I'll look at more dice later though. And then we've got a rosary kind of dice almost, rosary morn dice, which is another again more paladin, holy kind of looking dice. And then that's it. All right, everyone. Whatever Farseer choose. The ones that Steiner will appreciate. Oh, let's go look at that real quick. So into the mod manager, you said filters. Hold on. And type in what? See if I can spell this. There we go. There we go. Let's download these. There's also these if you want this, chat. This is a little bit of everything in this one. I'm going to disable it for now until we figure out which one we're going. Uh-oh, I just broke something. Uh-oh. You do, yeah, that's what I did. Uh-oh. I knew you were gonna say that. So that means that's the end of this part of this part one for the moment. So I can go eat. No, it would have fixed by now, I think. It's definitely frozen. Shoot, I messed up already. So quickly choose real quick, chat, because I sadly can't show it now. I didn't know it was gonna break like that. Oopsies. My bad. So give me a color and like either like kind of what you just saw, a little bit of everything, or some sort of color, or oh wait, hold on, it actually fixed itself. Freaked me out for a second there. Thank goodness. Okay, so what do you think, chat? Farseer, you said Steiner, but I don't know. There's like maybe two that might maybe might work. But what do you think? What do y'all think? Sam King, what do you think? Your vote, you're in this too. For what color dice? Because since we're all going to be seeing those dice probably. What color dice do we go with? I showed them on stream. The blue and red Final Fantasy Aetheryte dice. Just the standard light blue Bane dice and darker, more pale blues and greens. And there's a clear multicolored dice, which is and then a pastel colored multicolored dice. Dice the Phantom, which is more platinum silverish looking. Then an Eldritch one looks like Eldritch energy coming throughout the dice. Then Dominate dice, which is 3 different colors: red, purple, and green. And then there's the just straight purple. It's a straight purple with flowers and butterflies and Slaneshi things on it. Then Fireball, which is just fire looking. Then there's Gilded Obsidian, which is black and gold. Or black with gold lining. Glowing Crystal dice, which is blue with silver lining. Nurgle nasty looking brown and green with rusted lining. Then the Marvelous one, which we've got now, which is all a little bit of everything. And then there's just straight light, like holy light color looking dice right there. And then we've got a more paladin churchy looking rosary kind of like colored holy looking dice. And then that's it, unless we get more. I choose the ones money would appreciate. money. That would be gold then. I mean, gold makes the most money in most cases, unless we include technology. So, at least in the old days, anyways. So, okay. So, Farseer says gold. Do you have a preference on which of the gold ones, Farseer, or either of them? It doesn't matter, because that would be gold, but also, this would be very gold, and it also makes sense for a healer who's making money. So I am assuming you mean more towards this one. So that means Farseer technically, but Sealy said Farseer's choice, so that means there's 2 votes to that. So what do you vote, Tamp King? You're gonna go with gold? Alright, so do we have a preference on which gold? Morning Lord or the one that looks more paladin like, or I don't know what you call this, like kinda like holy like church insignia kind of thing. Can't be looking broke, so extra gold. So extra gold. Alright, so the brightest gold one's definitely gonna be the Morning Lord. Like this is the brightest yellowish gold we're gonna get. So we're gonna enable that one. So the dice we're gonna be using is called Morning Lord Lathander dice. But we'll go over this in the 0.5. But okay, what time is it? Yeah, I gotta hurry if I'm gonna go eat and come back. We'll literally be starting at the original time, 6:30, where I originally was gonna start. But I have not much choice. I gotta get some food in me. I think that's everything we're gonna care about for now. I don't want to fill this game too hard with stuff, to be fair, too. I don't care about all those kinds of aesthetics right now. The claw step, making the Dragonborn more accurate. Or do I? I think it's a customization, but I don't know if this affects NPCs. Nah, we're not gonna care about that. I'll turn on Dragon Knight as well. That'll be the one final one I turn on, just in case we need one more knight selection of some sort for me or James. Ghost, I'm leaving alone. Watch it turns out. I'm gonna be real mad if James ends up turning out. I want to be a ghost. So mad. I'm like, no, you don't get a ghost. It's too late now. You should have told me ahead of time. Your choices are Mystic, Battle Mage, Paladin, Dragon Knight, and all that. And Witch. And a Witch. So I didn't get the monk one. Downhill won a monk, so. Also, you missed what the prices will be for your healing or not. Uh-oh. What was it? What? Ardnot needs healing? That'll be 30 gold, worth 80. Worth an 80 tax and a 20 gold extra charge. Because I know where you're dead. I don't know what you mean, Fawcett. What do you mean? I mean, at that point, I should just be like, well, what if I just pay for your room and board? Oh, if you're kidding, yes, oh, so that's kidding again, but that's... Now I see what I missed. It's hilarious. Anyways. Alright, so, that being said, I hope that's all the mods we need. And Sealy, you're set on the... I am assuming you're set on the Dark Knight one we got, so... That you're, someone gotta be watching Ardnot at all times. What do you mean? I ain't doing nothing wrong. What can I say when you're a suave guy? It's like I grew up around a lot of purple. What can I say? And green is my subcolor to keep me tempered. The heart of a lion, but the love of a Slanesh. Let's see, we can't be having our not making new inspirations. Yeah, make it 45 going. Oh man, that's great. Why, Fuzzy? Why? Oh man. Alright, so let's see. So alright, so we're gonna end it there for now. I am going to, since we're just gonna have to go over this anyways one more time, I'm going to just erase this temporary. Well, no, we've gone on for how long now? If it's gone on too long, there's no point in me erasing it at this point. If it had been only like 15, 20 minutes, sure. I bet you it's been at least 30 minutes to an hour. Why does it not show me how long I've been? Hold on, I know how to do it. If I go all the way back to the beginning of the stream. Yeah, it's been 50 minutes to an hour. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. This video is just gonna stay. We're just gonna call it 1.5 for the one we do in a little bit. Oh, yep. So Farseer put it in there too. Well, I'll be in a McDonald's line. I'll message Sealy when I return. Nice. Okay, that's fine. It's fine, Farseer. Like I said, take your time. It'll take me about 30 minutes to an hour to at least get fully finished eating anyways, so take your time. It's good. But I hope everyone has enjoyed. I hope everyone has enjoyed watching tonight's crazy stream already. It's already getting off to a great start. This is how I know our team dynamic is going to be absolutely hilariously chaotic. In a good way, but I still think we're all going to die. Anyways, peace and love to everyone, and until next time, thank you so much for watching tonight's stream. Excuse me, the first stream of tonight. We'll be back in about 30 minutes to an hour for part 1.5, and the next episode, in order for us to kick it off, finally get everything going, and finally get everyone joined in. This is the part I anticipated would take us the longest, and I kind of figured that. So, but I will be back 50 minutes. That sounds about right. That's fine. Totally fine. Totally fine, Farseer. But alright, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed. I want to say thank you so much for joining in for tonight's stream. Big shout out, as always, to my moderators, Urban Mech Farseer and Sir Sealy. And of course, big shout out to Tam Gang. They're going to be joining in here in a little bit as well, once we come back in about, I'm going to say close to an hour, just to be safe. To start back up around 6:30. I'll say 6:30, 6:45, just to be safe for everyone to be able to join up. So, but yeah, 6:30, 6:45, we'll be right back in it, and I hope to see everyone here and enjoy the Mickey D's fuzz here. I'm gonna go warm up my leftover breakfast stuff I got from this breakfast place, kind of restaurant place that I got. It's a place I go to. It's pretty good. But enjoy the Mickey D's, and everyone else, I hope, has a good one as well. If you don't get to make it to the next one, I hope you enjoy it as well. But see you around 6:30 to 6:45 p.m. Eastern time for everyone out there, U.S., and I hope to see you then. Thank you, everyone. Bye, Farseer. Bye, Sealy. Bye, everyone, for joining. See you in about an hour. Bye.